Hey guys, this is Elizabeth. I usually make vlogs when I go to awesome parties, so I can tell you all about them. And I went to an awesome party last night, so I want to tell y'all all about it. Okay, it was a bowling party that one of my youth groups was having. The bowling was actually free, and all I had to pay for was like snacks and anything extra. So, what, and we met at the church and hung out for a few minutes. And once everyone got there, we we got ready to leave. I rode in the big church land with a bunch of my friends, and of course I was the silliest one there. I think, ironically, other than the adult driving, I think I was the oldest person in the van, and yet I was the most kiddish. So I found that ironic and interesting. Well, anyway, I was making people laugh on the way there, and of course a few fuddy-duddies. They were trying to get me to settle down, but I was just having fun, being silly, doing my thing. I wasn't severely annoying anyone. Well, anyway, once we got there, we went in and started playing, and I figured out, at first I couldn't figure out how to get the bumpers on, but then I asked the guy at the front desk to put the bumpers up for us, and he did, so that was cool. And, basically the highlight of the whole night was, um, okay, I'm gonna try to say this without laughing. The bowling alley had a jukebox, and you just put two quarters in. That's all it costs for one song is 2 quarters. You put 2 quarters in and choose a song. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna see if they have some Justin Bieber or Kesha songs on here. So I put 2 quarters in, and I chose a Kesha song. I chose to play I think it was, oh yeah, I played Take It Off by Kesha. And when I chose the song and played it, I thought it was just where you stand next to the jukebox and listen to it. But to my great delight and surprise, that jukebox, what another song you play on it, it plays on the PA system in the whole building. So it only cost me two quarters to fill the whole building with Kesha music. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am dominating the music system. Oh, I know there is haters in the house. And to them I say, I find your musical misery amusing. And I was telling one of my friends about it, and she was like, wow, it's like you're controlling the sound system. And I was like, darn flying heck yeah, I'm controlling the sound system. I am dominating the music situation, and it is awesome. So yeah, I ended up spending a few bucks on that machine so I could like fill the whole place with different Justin Bieber and Kesha songs. And what is this? Oh, sorry, just a minute. Okay, a phone was ringing. Well, anyway, I filled the whole place with Justin Bieber and Kesha music, and it was epic. It only cost me a few bucks. And of course, some of the people in my youth group, they were haters, and they were like, oh my gosh. And then they discovered the jukebox, and they were scrambling around looking for quarters on the floor and failing to find them, so they couldn't do anything about their musical misery. And that was a huge laugh in their face. I teased them unmercifully about that. I made sure they knew that I found their musical misery amusing. Now, you may think that sounds mean, but I'm not trying to be mean at all, because If you know how I felt about the music I love, you know how good it felt to have power over the haters. And besides, I'm a comedian, so it's just in my nature to derive some amusement from other people's annoyance. But I would never laugh at them as like it hurt their feelings or something. But anyway, it didn't hurt their feelings, just their ears. Well, yeah, so that was awesome and hilarious. And towards the end, they finally somehow got some money. I don't know how. So they like walked over to the jukebox, but they were about to put their dollar bill in, but I had just put a Kesha song on, and I was like, I just started this song. You gotta wait till it's older. You can't be rude. And they were like, oh, fine. But before the song was over, they had to leave anyway, so they never got to put their dollar in. Ha ha. Well, I guess I shouldn't say ha ha because I don't hate their music. It's just they hate my music and they couldn't do anything about it, so it's just funny. So, anyways, another awesome thing that happened there was from the snack counter, I got a large Sear Mist, aka Sprite, and I got a pretzel, and with extra salt, of course, and I got a cookie. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Anyways, they brought my pretzel and they gave me a little bowl of cheese to go with it. But instead of dipping my pretzel in the cheese, I drank the cheese. Like, and it was all warm and gooey, and it actually felt good when it got over my lips. Everyone was like cracking up. They thought it was hilarious, and ironically, it doubled as an excellent moisturizer. Who knew warm, gooey cheese could moisturize your lips? I'm See, I discovered that because of my weirdness. Weirdness can lead to useful discoveries. Remember that, all you normal little fuddy-duddies. Your normality is getting you nowhere. Well, anyway, I noticed that they weren't bringing my cookie, and I was like, "What's the holdup? Is it taking this long to bake my cookie or something? I don't know what the heck." And I walked over to the snack counter and I asked them, well, I said it nicely, but basically I was like, "Can you tell me why the heck you haven't brought my cookie yet?" I said it more nicely than that, of course. But anyway, it turns out they forgot to add my cookie to the order. They didn't even hear me order the cookie and they just got really busy. So I was cool about it. I was understanding. I just ordered a cookie right then and they gave it to me. But I didn't even get to eat any of it cuz it was like almost time to go by the time I got it and I wasn't done eating my pretzel. But the cookie, it got half eaten by this mischievous boy in my group named Luke. He's really silly. He came over and saw me eating and he was like, "Hey Elizabeth, is that your cookie?" And I was like, "Why, yes, it is." And he took a big bite of it. And he like took a few more bites of it. I think he ate like half of it while I was in the restroom. But I didn't mind. I knew it was all in good fun. It was mischief and not malice. And mischievous is a good thing. Malice isn't, but he didn't cross that line. He was just being mischievous, and I thought it was funny because I am a good humored person. And so soon after that we had to go, but I got a leftovers box to put the food in, the snacks. And I kind of ate some of it as we were leaving, and I brought the rest home, and then that was the end of an awesome night. Okay, thanks for listening. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.